Are we starting out the Rich Man Road to Glory Day? I guess, what is this? Episode 5, technically? The intro is going to be Godin walkout. Of course, I don't think he's that much money. Right after we got a Riyad Mahrez. That's freaking amazing. I don't even know if Armalika or my editing guys are awake, but this should end up being the intro. So welcome to another video of the Rich Man Road to Glory series. If you're excited for the video, smash the like button, all of that good stuff. Specifically, though, I am excited, which I guess I always am nowadays because it's FIFA 20, but this is the final day on the God-forsaken web app. As of next episode, we are going to be fully on console. So everything you guys see, finally all the good pack pulls will be coming up on console, all gameplay on console, trading, you know, seasons objectives, all of that stuff being completed will all be happening on console. Now, in terms of the episode today and the plans for the episode, of course, there's going to be packs and trying to get better packs and build up our coins, but I built a brand new squad that I kind of want to keep a little secret so far. Something last night I built up with my stream because I just needed to get that Lionel Messi. We've already played a couple of games with him, so it's going to be a brand new squad builder with a formation that's quickly becoming my favorite formation. And either it will end up being on the episode today a review of what I think is the most overpowered formation so far this year, or a Lionel Messi review. I don't know if I'm going to really worry about a Lionel Messi review so far or just yet, because I don't think many or anybody can afford him. So I think I'm going to more stick to reviewing the best formation in the game, in my opinion, which is 3-5-2. So let's get into the day. Amazing news to hear, my man. Ooh, I got my very own pack pull Delaney. This guy's fantastic, dudes. Now, do I sell my Delaney? Price at right now. I got him for 46. I think I'm gonna hold Delaney, dude. He's a baller, man. I can see his price going up a little bit, quite a bit more actually.
Have you had cancer in your family or perhaps a friend?
Thank
you again for what you do.
Throughout my entire family. We lost. Steph lost both of her grandparents to cancer very recently. Yeah, no, lots of cancer throughout has been affecting our family throughout the years, man. My cousin and best friend, when we were, I was like 18 or 19, just out of high school, and he was like 21, got diagnosed with lymphoma, and spent the better part of the next 4 years fighting it through intense chemotherapy. And I mean, it was the toughest and worst experience, you know, I've ever seen. Not just because he was my best friend, but just seeing someone go through what he had to go through, man. Like the treatments, the chemotherapy treatments, if people don't have never had a family member diagnosed with cancer, like the chemotherapy treatments, now the research and the science behind cancer treatment is getting better and better every year. You know, us doing charity streams, raising money for cancer research so that they can put more time and more effort into coming up with better solutions and better treatments to treat cancer itself, is massive. That's why we do our charity streams. But you know, the chemotherapy is so intense. You know, it's like he described it as it felt like his blood was boiling from the inside out. Like he couldn't sleep ever. You know, like you're so sensitive to everything. So even hanging out with him and like, you know, staying in the hospital with him, sleeping nights with him, I had to wear like basically a full hazmat suit. People that would come in to visit him would have to wear full, because it basically destroys everything, right? In terms of your ability to fight any type of infections. Watching him go through like blood transfusions, dude, fuck, man. Like it was, I hate being reminded of it because it was such a scary time. But what a champion, man. He fought through it 4 years of his life, man, and now. You know, I'm 34, he's 36. He's got, they never thought he'd ever be able to have kids because of the obviously the intense treatments he had to go through to fight the cancers in his body. It was everywhere. It was riddled through his whole body, and he's 36 now. It's been like 15 years. And he's got a son. His wife is now newly pregnant again. So that's the thing, man, is like, I think I want to do as many of these charity streams as possible because it opens up these discussions and these discussion points where if you know someone in your family that's going through any type of cancer, or maybe you have been unexpectedly diagnosed with a form of cancer, yes, obviously it's a scary time and it's a horrible thing to have to experience, but knowing and seeing people go through it and come out of it on the other end is why I think these charity streams are so fantastic and so amazing, because I hope it helps give people hope that are going through these things, right? And to, unfortunately, the people that may have lost someone to cancer, I think also these charity streams are amazing, because we can, we use these charity streams to remember their memory, and also trying to push the needle forward in terms of science and research towards treating it. So hopefully in the future, our loved ones and people we know, our kids, don't have to go through the same pains that maybe a lot of us suffered by losing family members or going through cancer treatments on our own. So yeah, to answer your question, I've had an infinite amount of family members and friends affected horribly by cancer. So,
hey Batch. Ole is at the wheel, more like Ole crashed the car. Also Palace stole a point from Wolves today.
I didn't see that. I gotta check the highlights, man. Tonight, at the end of the night, dude, I love football being on. I stay up so late because I sit there and I have all the games. Because of all, I mean, the one advantage of being an idiot and addicted to football like I am is I have every subscription to every major league. So at the end of the evening now, thank God, even via apps on your phone, every major league has like highlight reviews of all the games that happen. So obviously we watched the United West Ham game, but I didn't see the Wolves Crystal Palace game. We're gonna watch, the Chelsea Liverpool game today, but there's a bunch of games I missed. So every night I spend at least 30 minutes to an hour watching back the highlights of every game that happened. Which is super sick. Do you have a program in Canada like Match of the Day? Not really. It's weird because I like just watching the games back myself. I know I get a lot of shit from people because technically I'm Canadian and talk about football, but sometimes I cringe my nuts off having to watch a football show with like Canadian pundits like giving their thoughts on the game. I know that is insanely ironic considering I am that, but I don't know. It's weird, I guess. I'd just rather watch the game, if that makes sense. Like for me, in terms of watching footballing opinions and stuff like that, I much rather enjoy watching fans' reactions. So like, that's why I enjoy watching Filthy Fellas. A bunch of like British dudes that are all hilarious. That all love different Premier League teams. That's why I like watching Vujanic and Poet and stuff like that. No, not the like Arsenal fan TV. I hate that stuff. But just proper guys that I've known for a long time. Their thoughts and whatever from a fan's perspective is more enjoyable.
Nick. God bless you and your family, brother. Less than
for me.
3.
Now, the other side of the coin is, though, I really, really enjoy watching ex-professional players or ex-managers that I like opinions. So I know Mourinho is hated by many, but his thought process and his commentary on games is incredible. I love listening to him. Arsene Wenger is another one, dude. I get encapsulated by listening to him talk about football, listening to like Roy Keane talk about shit from the past. I had no idea he had such a rocky relationship with Alex Ferguson. Listening to like Thierry Henry and like those types of players. I really, really enjoy. So either watching ex-footballers that I liked comment on the game and getting their inside thought process. I gotta say, you know what, man? Jamie Carragher and what's his name? Neville. I hated them in the beginning, but genuinely, and there you go, a few people in the chat are saying it. I gotta say, those two idiots together are a pleasure to watch. I really, really enjoy. Now, okay, Gary Neville is overwhelmingly, annoyingly Man United biased, and it's annoying, and Carragher's overwhelmingly Liverpool biased, and it's annoying, but just overall their thought processes and their passions and stuff like that is amazing. I never thought I would like them more. Yeah, Ian Wright, like, dude, I love listening to these guys, man. It's such a pleasure. So when it comes to like in Canada watching football, like I don't want to watch some Canadian prick comment on football when I can listen to Jose Mourinho or Arsene Wenger. I think I just lost all viability on stream to talk about football. But that's just my thoughts, you know? It is what it is. I just enjoy watching, like, you know, the Ian Wrights and stuff talk about it, or Rio Ferdinand, man. Again, Rio Ferdinand is painfully Man United biased, but it's really interesting listening to him talk about his past and you know, or again, Owen Hargreaves, dude, sold out Canada to play for England, off idiot, but still kind of fun listening to his thought process, you know. Joe Cole, listening to his past and like the things that he went through. There's a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff for sure.
Hey Nick, hope everything's good. One question, do you know how to change the difficulty level on Tinder? Big love.
Yeah. Are you on the ultimate difficulty where everybody's swiping whatever the other way is to get turned down? That's tough, dude. I don't know how to get you off that ultimate boss difficulty, dude. Those ladies can be savage, man, I guess. I feel you, bro. I would say just delete the app and get out there, man. Go to a coffee shop, maybe get a puppy. You're good to go, man. You know? The ladies will be dropping at your feet. Get yourself like a little golden retriever. Dude, you got like 8 girlfriends the next day. You're chilling. Oh, and a Kaylor Navas. Now, I can't imagine he's going to be much more than 20K. But, there you go, not even. 87 rated, and we'll probably get like 15K out of him. So, I mean, it's all right. You know, I'm cool with that. Helps us grind, man. Helps us build up the coin balance, but definitely not, probably not even a good idea listing him up right now, really. I should probably be sitting on players like that. Yes! Give me that 50K! Ooh! Nicholas Pepe. Yes, please. That'll work absolutely beautifully with us working into our squad and developing the best formation in FIFA. Is he actually 70K? That's outrageous. Right now, we're looking at this. If you dare mention, hey, move Son and Witsel to get more chem, I will punch you in your butt. Wait, no. Tactics. Now, this right here is the dream setup, dudes. Check it. Check that, bro! Wait, my ugly face is in the way. You know what? Whatever. I'm not even going to change it. I don't care. How about that, dude? Packing a Nicholas Pepe and flexing the new 4-2-3-1 team. Now, that, unbelievably, is not the best formation in the game. This right here is the best formation in the game. That, my dear friends, is one sexual squad. Every part of this I love. We've already tested out about 3-4 games in Rivals, maybe 5 games in Rivals late last night with this setup. Already right now, the review and the thoughts on this team right here is amazing. We just picked up Maldini because I wasn't liking Petit. For those of you guys that saw, I think at some point within the Rich Man Road to Glory episode that I was using Petit. Did I even show that? I think I did. Hopefully I did. Anyways, if I didn't, we were using Petit at left center back and at left DM in the 4-2-3-1 team. And Petit, for lack of a better word, is dog. So we pulled him out of the team, picked up a fresh Maldini for 450K. He's a 90 rated center back right now, or 91 rated center back with the Sentinel. So we're using him at left center back in the 4-2-3-1 setup and at left center back in the 3-5-2. And I'm really, really excited to use this team. I'm slowly piecing together the 3-5-2, really understanding it better, getting the tactics figured out. As of right now, though, these tactics with the width, with the player depth, with the corner depth, instructions very basic, like everybody stay back, the wide players unbalanced, Axel Witsel stay back, De Bruyne is my go forward, like get up the field psychomaniac player, and then Lionel Messi is just the best player I may have used in the last 5 years of FIFA. It's shocking, shockingly exciting. Finally, I'm trying to think of the right word to think, because I think, arguably at least, Lionel Messi is the greatest player of all time ever. What he does on the field, outrageous. But EA have never been able to get Lionel Messi's abilities to show in FIFA until Team of the Year. With Team of the Year, they just max his full card, so he's incredible. But the base Leo Messi should still be the best card in the game. And I'm happy to say, at least right now, we're only like 5 or 6 or 7 games in, but that Leo Messi is the best card I've used in terms of dribbling, shooting, passing, ball movement, off the ball movement. Everything is incredible. Now, I have not used Cristiano Ronaldo before, but I think very similar to real life, Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo are very different players in real life and very different players in FIFA, and at least the type of players that you use in very different positions in FIFA. So for me, Leo Messi is the best card in the game. Now, today isn't about Leo Messi specifically. I want to keep playing more and more games so I can give you guys a better idea and thought process on him specifically. It's more about the formation, and this formation has one weakness, okay? To me, for my style of play, high possession, high press, I legitimately will hold possession, 60, 70% possession, even this early in FIFA 20, in my opponent's final third or in my opponent's half. This formation is perfect for that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But one major flaw is, surprisingly, it's a little bit weak defensively with the tactics I use because I'm very aggressive in the attack. And number two, if you play a good FIFA player that has a wide formation, you will get destroyed. All they got to do is a quick 1-2 to the right winger or left winger, and doesn't matter so far the pace of your player. You know, Maldini's going to have in the 80s pace. Koeman's in the 80s pace. Van Dijk is in the 80s pace. You just get absolutely melted, which is fair. I'm not actually complaining about that. I like that pace in certain situations is a strength now this year. It's just frustrating for me because I tend to concede a lot of goals right now in a proper footballing tactic, I suppose, where people sit back and then they just let me overwhelm them, and then they just do a 1-2 to their super pacey wingers down the field. So what I've noticed is why I have 4-2-3-1. If my opponent is a really, really good FIFA player and is hitting me on the wide counterattack with a 4-3-3, I switch away from this formation. But all other formations outside of 4-3-3 absolutely get dominated by this formation. I can only imagine someone that's incredible at the game, whether we're talking, you know, Tex or Kurt or Gorilla or whoever, using these types of players in this formation, I think they would utterly annihilate anybody, right? I'm just a basic batch if you consider me and my FIFA skills, but I find it great. But I always got to admit at least what is a flaw or a weakness in anything. If I'm saying Messi's the greatest player, I'm still going to give you guys his weaknesses. I think in the formation review, tactics review, or player reviews, or anything that we do going forward on the series, I still want to give you the flaws, and that is definitely one of them. So if you come up against someone that maybe is not copying what I'm saying and running a 3-5-2, I think the community overall is going to start really discovering that 3-5-2 is incredible. But the way to beat it is 4-3-3 playing down the wings. It's just absolutely its biggest flaw. So let's get into it. Yo, I'm in the game, dudes. I love it. DeFrancesco too. Like, hey, dude. Hey, bro. Could you have a more Italian name, please? Hey, pal. Could you be any more Italian with your name? His first name's probably Eduardo or something crazy like that. Although that's kind of Spanish. Let me think. You know what his first name is? 100%. It's Enzo. 100%. This is Enzo Di Francesco. Okay? He's probably born in like freaking Sicily. You know, he has espresso every day. 100%. 100% Enzo Di Francesco. Okay? For sure. There's no doubts. Eusebio. Hell yeah, bro. All right. I can't wait to rage at the gameplay, even though I'm so excited to play the game.
Nick, I packed Messi, sell or keep. Nick, I packed Ronaldo, sell or keep. Nick, I packed manager Zidane, sell or keep. Nick, I packed Neo Enthez, sell or keep. Nick, I packed a bronze contract, sell or keep. Nick, are you playing Fortnite? Nick, do you actually hate Sway back? Nick, why are you Lebanese? Hey Nick, hey Nick, hey Nick, notice me, why don't you read my messages in the chat ever? Hey Batch. Captain Frankie de Jong.
Oh my god.
Good evening.
Good evening! Dude, is there any way I can fit Unai Emery as our manager?
I am Unai Emery.
Good evening is the best manager in the world, dude. Unless you're an Arsenal fan. But for me, oh my god, good evening. I can't, dude. Fuck, man. Once we get Ruud Hullet, Unai Emery is going to be my manager. I guess this will end up being a clip for YouTube too, starting here, because I got to do a bunch of season stuff. But In terms of starting out being a content creator or making content, whether it's for YouTube, whether it's for Twitch, genuinely you just got to get on it and get going. There's no like rhyme or reason or magical way to get really anything done. So there we go. Season's objectives claimed. Or was that just a pack that I had like randomly opened? Now on Twitch, what I would recommend is just get started and don't jump into like becoming a streamer or a YouTuber for the money. You know, the likelihood that you can end up making this a career is very, very low. The chances of that happening are very, very low. And that's not to shoot down your hopes and dreams. If that's something that you want to do, I highly recommend you chase it. But you got to be smart with it, right? So you got to, whether you're chasing that while at the same time still working or going to school and you do it on the side, that's fine, right? Until things start picking up. So that is a board. It's not a walkout, so I'm skipping. At least on the Rich Man account, that's kind of what I'm going to be doing going forward. And it means we're going to rip packs way more efficiently. So that's my first bit of advice. My second bit of advice, though, is specifically on the streaming side of things. What I did back in 2013, you know, crazy to think almost 6 years ago now, I started streaming on Twitch. What I did is I've been playing Ultimate Team. This is, sorry for anybody that watches a lot of my content. This is going to be me repeating myself over and over and over again. However, what I did is I was a big part of the forums and FIFA Ultimate Team. I've been playing FIFA Ultimate Team since 2009. This account that I'm on right now is a FUT Founder account. It has the EA access levels of a FUT Founder account. Unfortunately, I didn't play on this account for a couple of years, so I actually lost my FUT Founder status. Nevertheless, it is. So because I was fully integrated with this game for a very, very long time, I actually had a big presence on the forums for FIFA. Right? And that obviously is a great thing. And I got to know a lot of people. One of my most long-term subscribers, what I would consider a good friend as well, Neil, is still, you know, in my channel, still a relatively big part of the channel. You know, he's a mod in Discord. I met him in the forums back in 2009 and 2010. So I got a lot of good memories from the forums. Met a lot of the EA guys that no longer work there anymore, that like started the game, Christophe Lebrun and all of that. So when I wanted to get into streaming, I never got into it for the money. I just got into it because back in the day, back in 2013, you know, I was watching people like Air Japes and JJ streaming on Twitch, like KSI and stuff. And I just thought in my head, I'm like, oh, I got so much to talk about. Like, I would love to be able to just sit with even a few people, kind of like I do on the forums, like in a forum thread talking about, oh, I'm doing this with Ronaldo. I was like, dude, to me, streaming has always been my love for Ultimate Team and the enjoyment I used to get out of spending time in the forums, talking to people and posting my teams and thinking what people thought and what thought would be better. I thought Twitch was that, but in person. Like, I can do all of that, but then while talking to you guys, right? So that is the only reason why I ever started streaming, because I was like, dude, I would love to spend time with people chit-chatting about what I'm doing with my Ultimate Team and how I'm going to change this, how I'm going to work on that. I never thought it would get to this point. So long story short, because I had such a strong relationship with the forums, when I started back in 2013, I kind of realized, like, okay, well, I still want to be talking to people. I don't want to just start streaming to nobody. Not that that would have been a problem either, and I know a lot of people do that to this day, which is why at the end of every single live stream, I go down the FIFA list and try and raid and send however many thousand or hundreds of people that we have in the live stream into someone else's stream on the FIFA directory that has 1 or 0 viewers or 2 viewers to try and help the community out where I can on a daily basis, right? Like, I'm very lucky to do what I do. I think that's the least I can do, is send my viewer base into someone that might not have any viewers, and hopefully it works out and my stream, you know, likes them and starts watching them and supporting them, and yet someone else can maybe make even a minute income or a side income off of streaming like I've been able to do for a couple of years. However, again, a long story short, what I did to get off of the 0 viewer number is I just went into the forum threads back in 2013 that I was really a part of and had a good relationship with, and I just went in there saying, like, yo dudes, if I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch, you know, if you guys want to continue this conversation on my stream, I'd love to talk to you guys about it in person, and I'll be doing my packs and whatever. And so legitimately day one of starting my stream, I had, instead of 0 or 1 viewers or whatever, I had like 30 or 45 or 50 viewers. And for the first couple of weeks, I got myself, you know, into the, like in 2013, into like above everybody else that was on 0 viewers. Now, back then, there were massive streamers, right? So I don't buy down to the idea of people saying, oh, you know, there's too many big streamers now, so I'll never be able to make it. Dude, even back in 2013, like when I turned my stream on, JJ had, you know, thousands of viewers, Aman Siddiqui, Air Japes, Bateson, like Skills. Dude, there were literally 10 or 20, it's Fangs. There's like 10 or 20 big streamers that were, you know, dominated the viewer space, and I still made something of it, and had everything work out really, really well. This is a problem. I did that before I saw his I'm gonna concede here. My fault, man. There we go. I gotta thump it out of bounds. So, long story of a long story of a long story short, so we can end this conversation here at the very least. Do whatever you can to get yourself above the 0 viewer threshold. So, if you don't have a foothold in the forums, which is fine, he's not touching his defender, although he shoved Messi out of the way as I was running in on net. If you don't have a foothold in the forums, well, guess what? Go anywhere where you may have a foothold. If you message your family, your cousins, your friends, anybody, and be like, yo, like I would love for you guys to jump into my stream if you guys want to talk. And even if it's honestly your mom or your brother or your aunt or your uncle or anybody, just offside. What a great play, and what a great save by Ter Stegen anyways. That will help you, right? And then you just gotta stream like you're streaming to 1,000 people all the time. Is it exhausting? Absolutely. But my recommendation with streaming is, even if you have quote-unquote only 5 viewers, which is still great, you should be grateful for that. You gotta understand that that is 5 human beings that are sitting there watching you. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, I only get 7 viewers. I'm like, think about that in real life. Imagine 7 people in real... That's gonna be a goal. Great goal. Imagine 7 people sitting there watching you play and commenting on everything you do. That's amazing, right? So you gotta think in your world. Don't always think of, oh, Nick gets this many viewers, or Nep gets this many viewers, or Run the Fut Market gets this many viewers. You want to just compare yourself to yourself. What a great ball. Oh, what a dangerous tackle, but what a great tackle by this guy. So that's kind of my recommendations. Now, was that a little bit broken and not the best explanation? I don't know, maybe. But that is my advice, man. Use whatever you can, whatever type of community you can to get yourself an advantage. I bottled that, but then also got lucky. To your advantage. And also stream like you're streaming to the world, man. That one time someone comes into your stream, maybe they're just like, oh, I want to check the lower end of the section, the FIFA, what the hell? The lower end of the FIFA section, right? And someone happens to be in your stream. I do this daily. I'm not kidding. When I raid someone, right? So I go and look at someone that has 1 or 0 viewers, and if I click into their stream and see them talking to 1 or 0 people, like they've got 30 people in their stream, or 100 people in their stream, I was just about to give Marcelo credit because everybody told me not to use him, and he freaking missed that. What a beautiful play. Damn, Marcelo, that was such a good play. God, I love 352. Yeah, like if someone comes into your stream, and even me, and sees that you're talking to them kind of like I'm talking right now to one person, do you understand the likelihood that that random person will then follow your channel and be like, dude, damn, man, this guy's like a diamond in the rough, if you will. Let me follow him. And then that guy then might become a part of your community and an integral part of your community, and then someone else might, and someone else might, and someone else might, and then it starts snowballing, right? And who knows, maybe eventually you do start making a little bit of money off of streaming or whatever. I always think that shouldn't be your main goal, but if you do things correctly, that could be the deal. Great pass. I'm not paying attention. So anyways, hopefully that's a goal. Great goal. Hopefully that does help you guys out, and yeah, I guess that's going to be a very long clip and going to make this whole video really long, but I think there's a lot of little nuggets and tidbits of advice that you guys are going to get a lot on this Rich Man Road to Glory, that hopefully help out, man. Not just player reviews and pack openings, but these little details and tidbits of life advice that I'm really excited, because I have an editing team helping me out now, that I know are going to get into the... GG. I deserve to lose that, man. I played really bad the first half. Second half, we kind of turned it around a little bit, which was nice, of course. But yeah, no, still not good enough, man. I got dominated. Skill Shack? No, this isn't the pro. Oh my god, I'm about to get murdered. I played him in champs. Oh god. Okay, this is about to be a 10-0 loss, dudes. Alright, my first game against a pro. Oh no. Okay, this is gonna be so bad. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay.
He's made a big call and I think he's probably got it right. Was it a penalty for you, Alan? There's been no booking. It's not a savage offence. No, it's one of those 50-50 decisions. The ref only gets one look, doesn't he? And he had to make the call. That's a terrific penalty.
Woo! All right, 1-1. Good half. Really, really good half. Really, really good half. Yeah, so I think Skill Shack is... Wow. That's a pretty crazy half. I think Skill Shack is sticking to the 4-3-2-1. That's why I had to stay 4-2-3-1. No, he plays 4-1-2-1-2. Oh, so he switches up to a 4-1-2-1-2. Okay, you know what? For the second half, I'm gonna switch over to the 3-5-2 and see if I can make some more plays. Leo Messi, you have to score that. You have to, man. Oh, so unlucky.
Solidly away. Ball now with Ronaldinho. Here he goes. Lovely ball from Ronaldinho.
3-5-2, man. 3-5-2 is big. Wow, 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 wow. Wait, was that just a fanboy? Hold on. That guy just debated us all? Bro, that guy was insane. Same style of play. Same incredible build-up, skilled play. Holy shit. Same team name. But if Skill Shack's on PlayStation, then no. Or on Xbox, then obviously no. That's not him. Holy God, man. Okay.
As a result, you'd expect him to dominate things out here today. Lionel Messi! They've gone for it right from the off, and they've got their reward with
He's the GOAT, dudes. Best player I've used, easy. Best player I've used, easy. I didn't even have to green time that, dude. Are you kidding me, bro? This guy's team is insane, too, so this should be a really, really good game. Dino! Oh, God!
De Bruyne. Puma. Now it could be a chance. The instinctive finish from the brilliant Belgian, De Bruyne.
Let's go, baby! All right, well, at the halftime break, that might be the most dominant game I've ever had against a very, very, very good team. The guy's decent, too, just maybe not the greatest at defending, but good lord, is this incredible, bros. This setup is so amazing. Maybe De Bruyne lying deep is not the best thing, but...
Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. That's it. Well, that should be the game. You could call it another insurance goal. Surely they can't throw it away here.
I have to watch that. I want to skip replays, not to be a dick, not to be a dick. There's no need. And Leo Messi is number 6, which is offensive in and of itself, but That is Lionel Messi for you there, dudes. That is Lionel Messi there for you. Is there a Messi tifo, dudes? Because we need it. Let's give this guy a couple of Div Rivals goals here.
Well, it comes with the territory. He had no choice. He had to play the ball, but it's ended up in the back of his own net. There's only really one. He's put that into his own net.
I know, Chad, I know. I'm giving him at least, what is that, 200 more Rivals points? Like, this guy stuck around, played his game. I think he deserved at least a couple of goals, so. Alright, well, thoughts on that game. This might be the longest episode ever of the Rich Man Road to Glory because of all these highlights, dude, but I'm telling you right now, man. Lionel Messi, it's early. I'm not going to tell much about this game outside of the fact that it's 1,000 times better than FIFA 19 ever was. The best gameplay since FIFA 18, first, like, day one, pre-patch FIFA 18. So it's all very early days. EA could ruin this game still, and, you know, the casual community that don't like the skill gap, that don't like the manual defending and stuff, could complain enough where EA revert the game back to an AI defending BS fest. Like it was in FIFA 18, back to, you know, FIFA 18 after the patch, right? I hope we don't get that again this year because this is as good of gameplay as we're ever going to get. Number one. Number two, I stand by my thought process that this is the best formation, at least for how I play the game. 3-5-2 is utterly dominant. The only thing you got to watch is if you've got a really, really good FIFA player that sweats it down the wings, then you're going to struggle, like I mentioned right near the start of the epi. But we played, I'm still trying to find out if that was Skill Shack or not, the pro player himself, because he does mainly play on Xbox, but I think that could have been a spare account of his on PlayStation. So still trying to find out. But either way, that last game, that 2-2 game, that was one of the best players I've played in a long time, and we managed to still pull out a 2-2 end game win. So far, so good for my style of play. I think this is absolutely the best formation so far this year. And again, my opinions on the best formation will change, right? Once we start playing champs, once people start figuring out the meta, what's good, what's bad in the game, all of that stuff will change, and all of that stuff will go out the window, of course, right? But as of right now, man, what a setup, man. What a formation. I'm loving it. First walkout on console? So did you guys see the one flash? When it went through the tunnel? Because I wasn't paying attention to it. Again, I was thinking about Nutella. I forgot that I was opening packs. I was busy thinking about Nutella again, dudes. I have to play another SB game to get back into Elite 1. Kill me. And you know what? And you know what?
Good evening.
Good evening, Shravanu. How you doing, man? And that exact statement there, Garrett, that exact statement there, I have to play one more game of squad battles for Elite 1, kill me, 3 days into FIFA, is exactly why I am so happy and excited about my FIFA 20 experience with the 2-hour-a-day Poor Man Road to Glory and even the Rich Man Road to Glory. Because I grind the game for 2 hours a day on my Poor Man account. That's it. Few people in the chat like, dude, you're gonna lose your Elite 3 placement in squad battles. You gotta go onto that account and play again. No, I don't. Who gives a f if I finish Gold 1 then for the week? Who gives a shit? And even better, when Champs comes, guess what? I'm done after 2 hours. Get me the f out of there. Oh no, Sunday, Nick, oh my God, your games are done. You're done your 6 hours total of the weekend and you're only Silver 1, dude. You gotta keep playing. No, I don't. I can walk the f away and be happy with it because it's more to a fun experience than feeling like you always need to do more because of the fear of missing out. What almost we're doing this year is getting away from that whole EA coded brain infused thing that they've got us on for the last 3-4 years, with everybody being on strings now, thinking you need to do this. I need to play all my champs games. I can't miss out this. All that, dude. All that. And that's why I'm so excited for this series, man, because we can still play it and have fun, but just be happy. Well, I'm gonna rage in champs no matter what. Let's not get it twisted. I'm gonna rage no matter what in champs. But I'll be able to just be done and not worry about it. And same thing on the Rich Man account. Yes, we absolutely are gonna chase Elite every weekend. But guess what? When I bottle Elite, I am not going to force myself to keep playing all the games and getting more angry, and then my chat getting on my back and starting hating me for getting angry and doing bad. The second I bottle Elite, I walk away on the Rich Man account. I'm going to chase Elite every weekend. 100% I'm going to try and get it every single weekend. But when I bottle it and get 8 losses, I'm out. That's it. Even if I go 14-8. Oh no, Nick, you're stopping at gold 3? Yeah, I am. I don't give a shit. What am I gonna be upset if I only get gold 3 and not elite 3 for rewards on Thursday? Who gives a shit? It's a Rich Man account. I can add as much FIFA points or grind as much as I want on the account to make up for the lost time. It's not that deep, you know? So I'm just so excited about all of that, and I think that's one of the things that a lot of people that were doubting the 2-hour-a-day Poor Man Road to Glory and the Rich Man series weren't thinking about that in general. And that's one of the things I'm so ready for, man, is we've got the competitive in the Rich Man, and we've got the casual yet fun struggle in the Poor Man this year. And baby, I'm ready. I'm so ready. Okay. 4-4-2 apparently is a strong formation this year. Interesting to see how this team plays. I think I might also have to start with a 4-2-3-1 just to see if this guy plays counterattacking. How's that inform Zlatan? I don't really use him. It's just there for like, because it's Zlatan.
They are set up to attack, so I'm expecting a few goals here today. I don't want to put the knockers on, but I am expecting a few.
And instantaneous goal. Hilarious.
Trying to find the opening, which would be so crucial. That's it. Well, poor pass, good interception. Take your choice. Son!
So hyped for Tuesday.
They want to do the short corner here. That's a tremendous piece of play. Messi! And Pulling has gone.
Lionel Messi, that's all Lionel Messi. All day. All day. The Dino chop and then the heel to heel. See ya.
Trying to get the ball in behind. It's De Bruyne. Well, he scored to stretch their lead.
Outside of a kickoff boost from kickoff, we've done well.
And it is Lozano.
How the
Tackle goes in.
What in the is going?
This, haven't they? And this might just suit him.
What the hell just happened? I made a great tackle and then he Hadoukened into me, dude.
That's a short one.
And then he gets a foul?
Hasn't held it, the goalkeeper.
What? Madness.
Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Son. Ronaldinho. Well, now it looks like a question of just how many they really
Oh my God, this is so stressful.
Love to play on the break. Real chance now. There's another one for them. They go for
That's a bit sweaty, man, but I had to make that play, dude. I had to make that play. Messi made the most insane run ever. Had to make that play. This guy's really good. He is really good. I mean, obviously, the last game my opponent was really good too, but it was just a really annoying game to play. Yeah, this guy's got a pretty sick team, but again, I've said this a few times today, but I think if this guy had my team, he'd beat me easily.
It's gone the other way. Yeah, it has. It has. I think everybody
Leo Messi and Dino are just, they're incomparable to anybody else. And honestly, I think I beat this guy formation-wise too. He's running a 4-2-3-1. I'm running the 3-5-2, and the 3-5-2 is just crushing him. 3-5-2 is just crushing him, man. Absolutely destroying right now. Jockey this, jockey this. He's smart enough. Yep. There we go. Oh, I thought I made the tackle. That's outrageous. That it might be the most FIFA 19 goal ever. Miss a pen, 2 fizz shots up that passes up the field and shoots it through my defender and keeper. Anyways, it's all good. This guy deserves a goal. Here, we'll give him one more. Anyways, I digress, man. Tail end of the epi here. GG's to all the opponents I played. I got a bit toxic in some games. You know, it is what it is. But I had fun today, man. And I repeat, this game has a few flaws with some of the way the ball bounces, with how sometimes your opponent will do what my opponent just did with like dead players that don't have good passing. They'll just fizz the ball perfectly with 100% accuracy up the field. Bing, 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 bing. And then slot it in. Meanwhile, with like some of the best players in the world, you'll miss the simplest passes. So that's a bit weird. Again, maybe just my own biased look at it, though. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm completely fair in even saying that. But that's my final thoughts on gameplay after, I guess, today. But this formation, man, how many times have I said it? It's just outrageous. Against some of the best players, man. You know, and while I'm still not good at the game at all, this formation and this squad, let's not forget, is really, really carrying me right now. But fair play to my opponent. See, he knows. The second he saw I was on 3-5-2, he switched to an even wider formation. So this guy knew what he was doing. He took off Suarez for Jamie Vardy, which I found weird. His Chucky Lozano got a goal late for him, but anyways, man, it's going to take me a long time to get used to things. I can see myself getting very, very salty and very, very toxic in a lot of different regions and in a lot of different ways. One of the main ones, though, is those weird bounces as well that'll just, like, you make a tackle, but they just phase through you and put the ball away. I scored a couple of cheesy goals like that as well. So again, I'm not saying it just happens against me. Of course, it's going to happen for me. But I'm loving this game, man. This game is the best game that we've had gameplay-wise, I think, ever. Definitely since pre-patch FIFA 18 and definitely before pre-patch FIFA 18, this game is up there for it. And I just hope they keep tweaking and adjusting and fixing things ever so slightly. So thank you guys so much for watching another day on the on the Rich Man Road to Glory series. I hope you are liking this as much as I'm liking doing this on stream and on YouTube. And we will see you guys tomorrow, although this is probably going up on my day off. So you guys might be a little bit lost as to why this video hasn't come up a little bit quicker. It's because I had to like move around some uploads because of the Team of the Week predictions video being late Sunday, and then me being off on Monday because I am feeling a little bit sick, and then all the other stuff that happens in between then. So either way, I love you guys, and we'll catch you on Tuesday for an up-to-date Rich Man Road to Glory series where we officially get to be no longer dealing with EA Access, but get to be on the full game. I cannot wait. We'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!